Hi, this is Robert Bettinelli, MDEV1004 Summer 2023 Assignment number 1. I have my NodeMon running and the encoder running, and I've also done my documentation listing Robert Bettinelli, all the pertinent information, and all my documentation all the way through the application itself. You will see that further on, but as you can see that it's currently running down at the bottom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the way that it runs. Currently, I've got my Cloud Mongo, which is linked to the movies.movies database on the cloud, and it is currently showing 20 documents and records. But first things first, let's go ahead and add this, and then we'll show you that it actually goes. So I click send, and it added number 21. So we'll now just go back to the application. We will refresh the screen. You'll notice that it went to 21. If we switch to the bottom of the thing, we should be able to see that it's added in. Go this way. Okay, so this is my movie number 21, A Day in the Life of Robert, and it has some information. So once it's there, now I'm able to get the ID, copy it. Then I will go to my modification. As you can see, I'm going to change a few of the details, such as I'm changing the name from the Life of Robert to Life of Zero. So I'm just going to change this to my new number. All right, so I posted my thing and I put a put onto it and hit send, and then obviously it did its thing to see if it changed the name. To refresh, go to the end, and of course it changed it to A Day in the Life of Zero. Now once we have that, we can also will now remove that. So I'm going to just post the ID number back in and list it and go set. Oh, before we do that, maybe what we should do is we should get the title list to show that A Day in the Life of Zero is now on the list, and or instead of going with the title list, we can just go with a very long list and find that at the bottom is the Day in the Life of Zero right here. A Day in the Life of Zero. Send a delete. So there's a delete, and it came up with function. So now if we run the title list again, we'll show that it did delete on there, and we can go back to the Cloud Mongo. Let's refresh this. You'll see that it goes back to 20. So that's a brief description of the functionality of site currently. Once you launch the server.ts application, basically it binds the configuration to the app TS. The app TS then binds it to the API, which then sends it to the router to listen for the commands on the website. Once it gets to the router, which is right here, the router starts listening to specific commands that are sent that we have added in. Once it listens to the command, it'll execute the function. The function is then located in the controllers. The controller will then go through and execute the command as needed, running the command and then pulling the data from the database and displaying it on screen. That's pretty much the gist of it. The only thing that I might have left off is within the application up here within the app TS is where it actually looks for what database it's connected, whether it's remote or local, and that information is located in the DBTS. It's pretty straightforward. It's just like jumping from one spot to another, listen for the information, run the function, and away we go. So that's pretty much the gist of the way it works. As for the video, that's pretty much showing you the functionality and the application. I used a few different tools within it. Used the Postman. I also used the MongoDB Compass to display the data that's on the server, and it looks to be up and running properly, and it currently is doing the live updates to the render.com site as well, and that is available for testing. If you have any questions or concerns, please let me know, and I hope you liked our video. That is all for today, and hopefully I get a really good mark on this assignment number 1.